Hello everybody, welcome to part 2. If this has come up first, my hair's a mess because I had to go under my car to put a pin on for the exhaust heat guard. I couldn't get it all the way on, I've done the best I can, but lying on the floor and trying to push something hard and metal up is a little bit difficult, but hopefully it should be a bit better anyway. Right, we've done part 1, this is part 2. Okay, so this is now them, the person that you're thinking about, the person that you're with. I've got to be honest with you, it doesn't feel like it's a relationship one. It feels like one of those rare ones where it's somebody that you're kind of interested in or got your eye on. Now, part 1 was looking really damn good. So I'm just hoping, for the love of God, that this one's just as good. Because then it would be the most positive you and them reading I've ever done on here. Probably the most positive you and them reading I've ever done. You know what it's like for me. I get all the pains in the arse, don't I? Anyway, if you want to personalise one, the quickest, cheapest option available. Oh, be quiet, you. I've got Charlie crying downstairs, I've got Doggy down here, and I've got Coda down here crying, and Sky was knocking about as well somewhere. Anyway, yeah, if you want a private one, personalised one, link in bio, recorded one. They normally cost 25 quid, but as it's December, I'm doing it, I've knocked £5 off, it's 20 quid. Most cases I will do it the same day or day after. Also, if you are an avid follower, I have finally changed the tablecloth. I've washed the other one, it's drying at the moment. So, no risk at the moment of putting brimstone back in my eyes. Yeah. Right, okay. Right, so we start off with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Pentacles, money, finance, non-financial wealth. Upright position, we call this guy the apprentice. So he's sat on his bench, he's banging away at his pentacles. He knows he's not a master of his skill yet, but he's happy to go through that process. Now, it's in the reverse position, which often talks to me about grinding away, getting frustrated, yada, yada, yada. We then got the 6 of Wands in the reverse position. Wands fire action. Story of this card is some great war going off. This village have been out to a local battle. They've won. They've returned back to the village. They're celebrating. They know the greater war is yet to be won, but they know by celebrating the little wins along the way, it helps to boost morale of the troops. It's in the reverse position, feeling like they've got nothing to celebrate. We then got the King of Cups in the reverse position. Cups, water, emotions. King's masculine energy. As always, we're talking about energy, not gender. So it can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary. Now, the King of Cups can be emotional manipulative, toxic masculine with those emotions. It doesn't always have to be so negative though. It could be that they're kind of upset and imbalanced at the moment. Let's continue. Right, we then got the 8 of Swords in the reverse position. Swords are where we think words we use. So they're the lady there, bound and blindfolded. Now you can just about see, can't see her arms because they're behind her back. They're behind her back because she's holding onto the rope. She's holding onto the rope because she doesn't want to take the blindfold off. In the reverse position, starting to release that restriction and take the blindfold off. Starting to see the situation as it really is. We then got the Empress in the reverse position. Now, the Empress is what we call the divine feminine in the upright. She's like the Queens, but she's combined. She's in her power, she knows what she wants, stuff like that. So in the reverse position, I think potentially this person might have seen you as their Empress, and now they've kind of taken the blinkers off and they've started to go, no, I don't think they are. Right, overall outcome card, the Hermit. Right, so the Hermit card for me talks about periods of withdrawal and reflection. What's gone right, what's gone wrong, what direction are we going in next? You'll also notice that the Hermit is shining a lamp. So it talks about going into the dark side and shining a light on the situation. It's very strange reading this. Obstacles or blockages. The Tower card. Dun, dun, dun. Right, Tower card, the Awakening card. So we've got the Tower here. It's being struck by lightning. It's on fire. It's cracking. It's crumbling. This tower is normally something built on rocky foundations and it needs to come down. 1 time out of 10, Tower card moments are positive. 9 times out of 10 they're destructive and hard. Tower cards are always for our long-term good. Doesn't matter what they are, and it's how we react to it. I feel like the obstacle or blockage here is that this person is terrified that it's all going to go to shit. That it's just going to be yet another karmic lesson of some sort. Okay. Removing any blockages. 5 of Wands in the reverse position. So we had this for you. They need to remove this fight or flight sensation. I'm just going to ask you. It's a little bit hard to read this one. I've got to be honest with you. I'll tell you what it feels like. It kind of feels like I'm going to go a little bit more positive because I need to make sense of the cards in my head. So it feels potentially like in the you reading, you might be in contact with this person, but I don't know as if you've really expressed too much of an interest. So if we kind of follow it through this way, it could be that, you know, they're kind of getting frustrated, excuse me, because they think they're kind of like, are you interested? Are you not interested? What's going on here? To the point where they kind of go, ugh, I'm not, you know, there's not got much going off here. They then get upset, right? They then take off the restriction to see the situation as it really is. The Empress. I'm just going to ask for the... I know I've got the overall outcome card there, but I kind of want to see what might the conclusion be. That Tower card is definitely that they're worried about you being a karmic. Right, okay, so after their period of reflection in the Hermit card, they're going to go in a new direction. 6 of Swords, Swords there, where we think words we use. They are going to be sad about it, but it's got a little bit of a feel of, if I'm honest with you, that this person probably at one point did see you as their divine counterpart. Now, time's gone on, you've not made your move clear. And because of that, they've kind of, ironically, they've waited, and you've not come forwards. Because you've not come forwards, they've then gone, well, surely my one would have come forwards. Surely my one wouldn't treat me this way. And to be fair to them, they're right, because they've taken off the blindfold and they've kind of questioned that. And because the reason why I say that, I've got to be quick because I'm running out of time. The reason why I say that is because if they took off the blindfold to see the situation as it really is, I'd expect to see the Empress in the upright position, not the reverse position, which would say to me that originally they were seeing you as their Empress. If they took the restrictions of the blindfold off, you'd still be their Empress, but you're not. Sadly, it's a sad one really, because you've taken so long to decide what you want that you've kind of self-sabotaged. I feel like with that 3 of Cups in play in the you reading, I think you might have listened to your friends, and I think that they got in your head. And I feel like sadly, had this been a situation however long ago that you'd taken that leap, it could have turned into something good. But you've left it that long. You've not made yourself clear that, you know, don't mean to be harsh, your karma is that you've come to the conclusion that this person is your 10 of Cups, but it's too late. They've now decided you're not my Empress because you've left me hanging too long, and my one wouldn't do that. So yeah, I was hoping it was all going to be sunshine and lollipops, but sadly, again, it's one of my readings, isn't it? So anyway, I'll leave it there. Like I say, if you want a personalised one, just check if this is you or not. £20, link in bio. I'll see you next time. Good luck. Ta-ta for now.